our youth speaker, Kizzy Vincent. Not new to the PNM platform, but developing nicely and going from strength to strength. She outdid herself tonight. Our deputy political leaders, Ambassador Joe Newell-Williams, Nafiza Mohammed, our party general secretary, the very distinguished Minister of National Security, Senator the Honorable Martin Joseph, my cabinet colleagues, party officers, friends, well-wishers, this mammoth crowd here attending our classes at the College of Frisco Junction of the University of Woodford Square. Welcome, welcome, my dear friends. What a pleasure it is to be in Point Fortin tonight. And as I address you this evening, I have very fond memories of the time that I spent here in Point Fortin when one of your representatives defected. And it was my pleasure to come to you on a weekly basis here in Point Fortin and to discharge certain responsibilities and to get to know you better. My dear friends, as I look in the audience tonight, I see a lot of very familiar faces. It is a pleasure to be among my friends here in the College of Frisco Junction here in Point Fortin. Tomorrow, my dear friends, is August the 11th. It is the birthday of a lady who you know well. The lady is the very distinguished Minister of Local Government. My charming lady, who will achieve a very interesting age tomorrow. Ask her, she will tell you. I would like to be among the first to wish her a very happy birthday and to express the wish that she lives to experience many, many more. It is clear to me, my dear friends, that some of you came here tonight for a birthday party. Well, we came for a party of a different kind of party school. I must tell you also that I have fond memories of the days when the refinery in Point Fortin was under threat, and when the PNM said that we will close the refinery down, and when everybody else in Point Fortin opposed to us was saying that that was not the right thing to do. Today, not only has the refinery gone, my dear friends, because it no longer fits into the international community, but that Point Fortin has now emerged as the leader of LNG exports in the Western Hemisphere, my dear friends. Something that some couldn't see, but which the PNM always had in its back pocket. And no more than that, as the system of local government reform is put in place, and we form the new borough of Point Fortin and Labre, you are going to be home to the first aluminium smelter in Trinidad and Tobago. There are those who will tell you, my dear friends, that not that they are opposed to the smelter, you know, they are opposed to industrialization on the whole. They argue, ladies and gentlemen, that as you industrialize, it is not possible to industrialize without adversely affecting the environment. The PNM says that that is not so. The PNM says, my dear friends, that there are international standards that have been established to determine the levels of emissions of one kind or the next that are acceptable and with which the human being could coexist. The PNM says, therefore, that sustainable development is what we are all about. That is to say that while we live in the environment and while we use it, we must use it to the best of our ability, ensuring at all times that we do nothing to prejudice the enjoyment of the environment by generations to come. And so, safe industrialization, that is what the PNM is all about. And you all will live to see, my dear friends, not only aluminium smelting in La Brea Point Fortin and LNG expansion, but you will live to see more industrial plants located in this part of the country consistent with the policy of the government of the People's National Movement. My dear friends, we have a lot to talk about tonight. We have a lot to talk about tonight. This is meeting number 5, the 5th occasion on which we are coming directly to you and to tell you what the PNM's message is, because you see, we cannot rely on others to do it. The PNM has to come directly and speak to you. My dear friends, on the 4 previous occasions on which we held our party school, we talked about a number of things. But the very first thing that I want to talk about tonight is to remind you that by the year 2020, Trinidad and Tobago will be a united, resilient, productive, innovative, and prosperous nation with a disciplined, caring, fun-loving society comprising healthy, happy, and well-educated people and built on the enduring attributes of self-reliance, respect, tolerance, equity, and integrity, in which every citizen has equal opportunities to achieve his or her fullest potential. All citizens enjoy a high quality of life, where quality healthcare is available to all, and where safe, peaceful, environmentally friendly communities are maintained. All citizens are assured of a sound, relevant education system tailored to meet the human resource needs of a modern, progressive, technologically advancing nation. Optimum use is made of all the resources of the nation. The family, as the foundation of the society, contributes to its growth, development, and stability. There is respect for the rule of law and human rights, and the promotion of the principles of democracy. The diversity and creativity of all its people are valued and nurtured. Do you know what that is, my dear friends? That is the vision. That is the vision that the PNM has for Trinidad and Tobago, a developed country by the year 2020. And everything that we do, my dear friends, is aimed towards achieving that objective. And we are doing it on the basis of 5 developmental pillars: developing innovative people, enabling competitive business, nurturing a caring society, investing in sound infrastructure and the environment, and finally, effective systems of governance. And once we say effective systems of governance, we agree to modernize our government systems at 4 levels: at the local level, which is local government reform; at the national level, which is constitution reform; at the international level, which is Caribbean economic and political integration; and at the international level, which is a review of our foreign policy and stating of a position for the reform of the international governance agencies of the United Nations, the World Bank, the International Monetary Fund, the Organization of American States, the Inter-American Development Bank, and so on, and so on, and so on. Clearly outlined by the PNM. The PNM knows what it is about. And I dare any other political party to come to you and talk to you in these terms. They have no vision, my dear friends. And you know what the Bible says about that? Without a vision, a people perish. With the